Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. Joffrey Noodle Legs here today with a different one for you today. Today I am looking at my top 7, not 10, physical releases of 2023 so far. Now obviously there is still another like 4 months left of this year, and there's going to be some amazing stuff coming out, which I'm sure. But I wanted to go over some of the stuff that's already out that I love, and I will do at the end of the year my favourite physical media releases of 2023. That I will do that at the end of the year, and some of these will probably still be in it. But I will also do another one saying my top 10 pickups in 2023. So that means they've not necessarily got to be released in 2023, but I actually purchased them in 2023. I will do that at the end of the year. But this is sort of like 7-8 months into the year, releases from this year that I absolutely love. These are my top 7, and they're in order from 7 to 1. So number 7 is the latest installment from Evil Dead, and that's Evil Dead Rise. I absolutely really loved this movie. I thought it was such a cool film. I actually did a review on my channel and gave it a 10 out of 10 because to me it's a perfect horror film. It really, really is. It's got all the elements of a great horror film. It's got suspense, it's got gore, it's got a good story, it's got jump scares, and it's sort of written cool characters. It's a really cool sort of film, and I absolutely really enjoyed that. And this is a great release from Studio Canal. I believe this was released in 4K as well. I tend to go for deep Blu-rays just because I only tend to get 4Ks if it's something I really, really want, or it's a classic film that I've adored. If it's a film I've not seen before, like this, I will just pick it up and buy the Blu-ray. So that is number 7. Number 6. Sorry, the dog's playing around. I'm thinking, come on in, mate. Up you jump. Up you pop. Do you want to come up? Here he comes. Oh. He wants to say hello, don't you, baby? Here he is. Hello, everybody. Mr. Sullivan. There you are, baby. You get up there. He wants to come up and say hello to everyone, so he's here with me today. Number 7 is one called 8 for Silver. Again, this film sort of surprised me. It just came out of nowhere. I've not really heard of it, and it came out like the beginning of the year, and I brought it on just to win because it said it's a classic horror monster sort of film, and it's fantastic. It's a sort of monster film slash witchcraft sort of scarecrow sort of film. It's a really cool mixture of films, and it's a sort of costume drama, which I love. I love costume dramas, as you well know. So that's fantastic. That is in there at number 6. If you've not picked it up, it's just a good film to watch. It's not mind-blowing film, you know. It's not something that's going to absolutely blow you away. I think, oh, it's the best film I've ever seen. It's just a good story and a good horror film, and I absolutely really enjoyed it, and I think it deserves more credit than it gets. So here are my 5 favourite releases so far in 2023. Bit difficult this was, but number 5, it's an Arrow collector's edition release. These are all collector's editions now. Number 5 is Arrow's collector's edition version of The Lighthouse, which is absolutely fantastic. Again, I did a review on my channel. I gave this movie a 10 out of 10. It's an incredible film. It's a very haunting horror film. It's not horror film in the obvious sense, but it is in the haunting sort of side of things, and the side of like a sort of send shivers down your spine sort of storyline. It's based on these 2 men that work at this lighthouse, and they're there for a long period of time, and they get cabin fever and all sorts of things. Strange events and sights happen within this sort of movie, and this is an amazing release from Arrow. It comes with a double-sided poster. It comes with an amazing booklet, which is so cool. It's a really thick booklet, and it's such a beautiful item. It's just really nice. It comes with that. It comes with the movie in Blu-ray. Again, I believe this got a 4K release as a collector's edition, but I just went with the Blu-ray. And it comes with a set of art cards, which are really cool too. Really cool art cards. Really cool film. Shot in black and white with a lot of natural grain, which adds an amazing atmosphere to the film. Incredible film. It's right up there with The Witch with me, but it's the same director, so absolutely fantastic. So number 5 is Lighthouse. Number 4, everyone's going to be a bit shocked that it's low down at number 4, but it is to me Arrow's Enter the Video Store. Now again, this is another amazing box set. This is a set of films on Empire videos that Arrow have released as a box set to take you back to the day of the VHS rental video stores, because these were the sort of like classic films that you would find in the store, and this is like some classic 80s cheesy films. Really cool. And it's got 5 movies with it: The Dungeon Master, Dolls, Cellar Dweller, Arena, and Robot Jocks. And it comes with a large booklet, which is really cool. And I believe that these all come with stuff inside it too, like posters and art cards. Yeah, they all come with a poster of each film, and they all come with art cards from the film. So they're really cool set. It's a really well done set by Arrow. I'm really hoping that they're going to do more, you know, just do more sets like this, but with different companies, like I said before, like Canon Films or stuff like that, or New Line Cinema. That sort of thing would be really cool. They've done this one now, so they don't really need to revisit Empire films. But yeah, it'd be cool if they do continue on with that. But that's my 4th favourite release of the year. A lot of people's probably going to be their favourite, but to me it's my 4th. But there we go. Number 3 is an amazing box set. Absolutely love it. I was torn to put it a bit higher, but there we go. Number 3 is Picnic at Hanging Rock. I did a review of this on my channel not so long ago. It's a fantastic box set. It's an amazing film. It's a kind of family-friendly horror film about set in Australia, about these girls from like a girls' coven, like a girls' school, and they're going for a picnic at Hanging Rock. It's set in Victorian times, and they go to this place called Hanging Rock, and whilst they're there, 3 of the girls disappear, and one of the teachers, and never sort of found again. And it's a story of like people searching for them, what happened to them, sort of thing. And it's a really cool, interesting film. And this is released on Second Sight. Again, this is another amazing box set. It comes with some stunning art cards. Probably some of the best art cards I've actually seen, to be honest, because they're all like pieces of art. You know, they're absolutely stunning. Really cool. So it comes with a set of art cards, which are amazing. Let me pop that in there. This one is a 4K. It comes 4 discs. Let me pop these art cards back in the box. I'm trying to keep everything nice as I go. Yep, let me grab the films. It comes with 2 4Ks, I believe 2 different versions of the film, and 2 Blu-rays. So it's a really cool set. Beautiful artwork once again throughout the whole sort of packaging, which all fits in really nice. It comes with the novel. This is the actual physical novel of the book. Picnic at Hanging Rock, written by Joan Lindsay. Again, new artwork for this book, and it comes with another book, and this one is the sort of making of, with all different stories behind the film, and sort of essays about the characters in the film, and all sorts of wonderful things. I've had a good read of some of this. Haven't read it all yet, but it's very, very cool. And it comes with all different sort of images and posters from around the world about the film of Hanging Rock when this came out. It's a 1970s film. I think apart from Evil Dead Rise, the rest of these are old films. So yeah, that's my third favourite release so far of 2023, and that is Picnic at Hanging Rock. But that could change. That could go lower, when other releases coming out. There is some more films coming out in September and October, which I have sort of pre-ordered and programmed into my collection. I don't buy many movies, to be honest. I do quite a few pickup videos, but you got to remember, most of these films that I pick up in my pickup videos are all second-hand or sort of cheap movies or old movies. I only buy them if I get them at a good deal. I don't tend to buy movies every month. If there's nothing coming out or nothing at a good deal, I don't buy anything, and that's the way I go forward, because I do have a large catalogue of films anyway. So I'm quite happy with my collection, but when core releases come out, I do try to pick them up. Anyway, I'm waffling, didn't I? So down to my two favourite releases so far of this year, and number 2 is Martin. Now this is one of my favourite films from my youth. I loved this film when I first saw it back in the 80s. I believe it's a 70s film, but I saw it in the 80s, and I fell in love with this film. This is a George Romero film, who's more known for his zombie movies, and this is a kind of... It's supposedly a sort of vampire film. It's a vampire of sort. It's not your normal vampire, blood-sucking vampire. This is a guy who's got a sort of fetish fantasy of that, and his victims, he sort of cuts them with razor blades and sort of drinks their blood, sort of thing. But he's got a lot of issues as Martin, and this is based upon him. I don't want to go through synopsis because, one, I've already done them, and two, I want you to find out for yourself. I did review all these on my channel. Picnic at Hanging Rock got a 10 out of 10. I believe this got a 10 out of 10 as well. This edition from Second Sight also comes with art cards, which is really cool. It's Tom Savini. He stars in the film. Really cool art cards. That's George Romero there. So there we go. Nice art cards. Let's pop them back in the box. It comes with a core booklet. Really cool. Again, lots of essays and interesting writings about the film, and of course some great photographs and behind the scene photos and posters within this sort of booklet. It's a really cool edition. Second Sight are on their game. I think they're the ones to beat when it comes to box sets. Because if you remember last year, my favourite release of last year was Second Sight's collector's edition of The Witch, which is amazing. So, and this comes with the 4K. It comes with the Blu-ray, and it comes with the CD soundtrack. That's a win. They need to do that more often, and that, I think, is the one thing that I wish was in the Picnic at Hanging Rock, was the soundtrack, because I love that soundtrack. Really cool. Right, let me try and squeeze this back in its box. And another good thing with these Second Sight box sets is that they're all in these rigid sort of case boxes, which are really cool. Really cool. So that's my second favourite release of 2023 so far. So my number one can only be the other great release from Second Sight this year, and it's their release of the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Although it's not what my favourite film out of these, you know, if I was going to pick my favourite film out of all these, it's going to be Martin, followed by Picnic at Hanging Rock. So this is probably about my third favourite in there, but to me it's the best release of the year so far. It's just phenomenally good. It comes in this amazing rigid box by Second Sight. Again, the booklet it comes with is a proper hardback book, you know, and it comes with all these different stories and essays about the film, and sort of publication information and probably interviews. And I've not even had a chance to read this book yet. I've watched the movie, which is phenomenal in 4K, by the way. But it's been on my shelf since, in my display cabinet, because I put it in there to keep it nice, and I haven't got it out since. But anyway, this also comes with these one-sided art cards, which are pretty cool. They're really, really nice. I like that they're all sort of synced in this sort of red, deep red blood colour sort of artwork, which is really cool. And then you got the movies here, which is in this another, again, it's set in this amazing set here. And this one you get the 4K film, and you get 2 Blu-rays, probably a Blu-ray version of the film and your special features. And this does have a ton of special features, including some new exclusive ones to Second Sight. So it's fantastic. Feature-length documentaries, absolutely amazing. But what an incredible release for a classic film, an iconic film. And Second Sight have shown other companies this is how you publish a classic film. And I'm a bit gutted, because coming in October is the 4K release of The Exorcist, which I am looking forward to. But I believe it's not by Second Sight or anything like that. It's probably going to be Universal, or it's going to be Studio Canal. Not looked, but it's going to be a standard Blu-ray release. And I just think, what a wasted opportunity for a classic. This, guys, is how you do it. So they could have done The Exorcist with the Exorcist novel, you know, and all sorts of things like that. That's how you release a classic film. And that is my top 7 favourite physical releases of 2023 so far. I have got other films that have come out this year that I absolutely love, but the edition, I don't know. I mean, there is one that I was going to put in here, but I just could not put my hands on it. It came out about a month ago, and I can't put my hands on it because at the moment everything's a little bit upside down, because I'm trying to sort out my movies in some sort of order. But it's a British film, and it was is it called Emmy's Men? Absolutely fantastic film, and it's a great addition. That is a shout out. If I could have found it, it would have been in this video, probably above Evil Dead and 8 for Silver, but I just couldn't put my hands on it. But who knows, it might make my end of the year video. So that's it, guys. I highly recommend to pick up any of those. If you have, congratulations, and you know, to having them in your collection. Not only are you someone with great taste, but you're someone quite lucky, because out of print, out of print, out of print, out of print. Can't get them anymore. So if you do, you're going to be paying through the roof. I've seen the Texas Chainsaw Massacre one already going for nearly £100 already, and it's, you know, it's this year release. That's only going to go up and up and up. So It's great. I mean, you can't, not when I say the film's out of print, it's not. You can buy Second Sight's 4K version of Texas Chainsaw Massacre, Picnic at Hanging Rock, Martin, but you cannot buy the collector's editions. They're all out of print. And this has gone out of print. And Arrow haven't released these films singly yet, but don't be surprised if they do. Arrow have got a habit of doing stuff like that. They released them in box sets, but then released them singly. So if you didn't get a chance to pick that up, I won't be too concerned about it, because they will be coming out probably singly, probably next year or the year after or something like that. You will be able to get them at some point, because Arrow tend to do that quite a lot. I've got box sets like my Feast box set and Gomorrah, and they've all been released singly as well. So it's going to happen. But anyway, guys, I hope you've enjoyed this little video. Massive shout out to my lad Lemon Lord, who's got some of these as well, and he's so chuffed he picked up the Enter the Video Store box set before it went out of stock. And of course, he's got an amazing box set, hasn't he? He's got the Bruce Lee box set, which is really cool. Thanks for watching, guys. Look after yourselves, and I really hope I'll see you all soon.